The Brain Gain board is not only a great game on its own, but you can also add and make your own cards for spelling and maths and pretty much anything that needs a lot of repetition and a lot of practice but can get incredibly boring. So here's one example. Children are sent home with words that they need to practice for reading and for spelling. I think we all know we get the words on a Monday and there's usually a test on the Friday. Sometimes getting children to do this practice can be really difficult, but bringing in a game like Brain Gain is going to take all the difficulty out of it and put all of the learning back into it. All you need to do is cut out cards or even scraps of paper and write the specific words that you want to practice on card. If possible, your child should actually make these cards, because just making the making the cards is a whole lot of extra practice. Then we play the game as normal. The first person throws the dice, and before they are able to earn their turn, they have to read a word. So in this case, I would put the words upside down. That player would have to pick up the word and read it, or try and copy it, or try and use it in a sentence. And if they can do whatever skill it is you're practicing, they can move forward. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And the game continues. The next person throws. We turn over the card and there's our next word. What does it say? It says go. Write go on your board, on your desk. You can even get children to just trace the word with their finger. It's an absolutely wonderful way to get children to learn to read and to write these words with minimum fuss and maximum fun. So spelling and reading are not the only practice that you can do through these cards. You can also do a whole lot of mathematical work. So I often make cards like this. On the one side you've got a definition. I beg your pardon, that's the definition. What is the name of a triangle with 3 equal sides? That's the question. The answer, an equilateral triangle. So you can make a whole lot of these cards and you can play in exactly the same way. You throw the dice, you earn your turn, and then you move. An excellent studying strategy is to get your children to write the questions and the answers themselves to really get very deep learning going on. You can also do your addition and subtraction. Your bonds are very easily learnt in the very same manner. There is 12 minus 4 and your answer is on the back. 8 plus 4, your answer is on the back. And there's some division, 10 divided by 2, and some multiplication. So all of those times tables that you need to learn, all of that practice can be done through simple cards and the use of a game like that. Finally, it's also absolutely brilliant for translations. When children are learning 2 to 3 different languages, it can be very complicated for them. However, using your cards again, you can do translations very easily. There we have the English, and there we have the Afrikaans on the back. In this case, it is blue. If you can translate it into the Afrikaans blow, then you can earn your turn. Conversely, if it's blow and you can translate it back into the English, you earn your turn. So you don't need to be stuck with the Brain Gain cards. It's very easy to create your own materials and reinforce all of those skills that need lots and lots of repetition.